into questions. Anyone want to go first? Geoff?
Frank, it seemed like throughout the game, except for maybe a little portion there at the beginning of the second half, you had Watson moving pretty far forward in the attack. McGee was dropping back a lot. A lot of times we saw McGee behind or level with Lorenowitz. Was that by design, or was that something that Watson just kind of took on himself? And because Mike tends to hang back more instead of staying up with Quincy?
Yeah, I mean, I said to Matt today, there's spaces to run into. So I thought he played great tonight, Matt Watson. I think he had a terrific game, very forceful, ton of work. I thought he played really, really well. And he picked in the times to go forward. So I thought he played well. Obviously, if he's marauding forward, Mike slots into that little area where he leaves, if you like. So, I won a lot of interchanging of positions. And I thought, to be honest, if you look at the game, I thought we did enough to win the match. I thought I thought our defenders and our defending tonight was excellent.
What did you say? Did you get a good look at the penalty kick call?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I just saw it. One of the worst calls I've ever seen, to be honest. His arms against his body, it hits Gonzo in the arm, which is on his chest, not away from his body. I just don't understand how he can call that. I really don't. Especially I got to tell my guys, nice try, unlucky, and what do I say next? There's nothing to say to them because they give everything they had. I thought we were excellent tonight. Tough game, divisional game. I thought we fought a little flat first half, whatever. I thought we pushed the issue second half. We're trying our best. Guys give me everything they had, and the referee decides the game. And unacceptable, to be honest, unacceptable.
In the first half, it seemed like while there wasn't very much impotence going forward, it seemed like disciplinary, the team was staying in their spots and sort of picking the ball well and sort of doing a good job of reading Philadelphia. Did that first half performance sort of make it easier to move forward and attack in the second?
Well, I think you don't want to go down. We're at home, it was an even game. We had a couple of half chances first half. I think both teams looked like they wanted to sort of possess the ball a little more tonight and didn't really venture forward too much. It wasn't a sort of end-to-end match. So I was quite pleased with our general possession first half and general chances. I can't remember, someone had a really good chance. I think Alex cut in a couple of times, looked like it was quite dangerous. But sometimes they're cagey affairs. We're dying to win the game, but we didn't want to give the game away, and I think that showed a little bit first half. But I thought the second half we come out and try to get at them and push it, and we talked at half time. It's our game to win, and I think although it was a set play, we deserved to go ahead. I think we had other opportunities, and again, just frustrated we didn't win.
Defensively, a clean sheet last week, and it should have been a clean sheet tonight. Are they finally?
You make a good point with that. Should have been a clean sheet tonight.
Are they finally gelling the back line?
I thought the back four was excellent tonight. I thought they battled, they fought, they worked together. Didn't give a good team. Philadelphia scored 3 goals in the last game. I think 3 before that. They're free flowing. They're good. They're active. I thought we did a nice job on them tonight. I thought we deserved to win the match. But again, I'm sitting there, we tied again. And I'm just really upset for the guys because they deserve more than they actually got tonight.
It still created some other chances and had a couple opportunities to get the second goal.
Yeah.
Quincy had some chances. Fondy had a couple of looks. What do you do to get a little bit more as far as finishing goes? Because the defense, like you said, is starting to get better.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking, we're still looking for players and helping out in just certain areas. So, we're still on the lookout for certain areas and players and to help us out in different spots. So I'm not going to say which ones, but we're trying our best to round out the squad and make sure we have a rounded, good squad going into the second half of the season. But again, I feel for our guys tonight. It was a tough one to take.
Frank, there was a play in the first half where McGee and I think LaHood were both going for a ball. It looked like McGee won the ball, but he thought that there was a handball on Philly during the 50-50 challenge, and he kind of stopped, turned to the referee. You know, if he would have kept after the ball, Chicago had numbers forward. Is that any kind of, you know, when you look at now a 1-1 draw and a possible, you know, scoring opportunity where you've got numbers going forward and Mike kind of, you know, gives up on the play because he thinks there's a handball, is that, what do you do to address those kind of situations, or do you address those? And because it seems like something where Mike, throughout over the weeks, just because of frustration or whatever the case is, seems to kind of
I
talk to.
I think his frustration comes out with not getting calls when we should. I'm not going to just lambast the referee, but you know, it seemed like it was kind of a little bit one-sided at times, most of the game. But no, I mean, you know, Mike's got to get on with it. You know, we've talked about it a lot. He gets frustrated with certain calls and stuff, but you know, I don't think it's one isolated play where it's, you know, he could have kept going. I didn't see the play, and I haven't seen the replay, so whether he handled it or not, Mike felt he did. So he kind of stops and thinking the referee saw it, but he didn't see it. So, but he missed the handball at the end too, which wasn't good.
Sure.
So, sorry.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Sorry.